Jeff Serra in one entry. We're going to come back and see if Jeff can take 2 into the semifinals. I just got caught a little bit off guard. I saw Jeremy Youngblood. Saw your name pop up in there watching from Iowa. I got a cousin named actually Jeremy Youngberg. So when I first saw that, I was like, wait, is that? Oh, no, not him. Not him. Oh, I'm with you, RTC. New Orleans is in for a beating again, and I certainly hope that all of the folks that are down in that area listen and pay close attention to kind of the evacuation orders. Get out of there, get yourself safe, because Ida's coming in, and it's not going to be a nice one. So certainly keeping good thoughts, good prayers for the folks down there in the Louisiana area, all along the Gulf Coast. If you happen to be from that area, trust me, we are all pulling for you. Jeff Verdi online, rooting for a little Kevin Brannon. Thank you very much there, Jim Gleason. Appreciate that. I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of fun here at the inaugural Summer Fling. The JEG Summer Fling presented by Optima Batteries. Had some very amazing races that have taken place here. Again, 3 perfect runs here just today. Barry, you got 8 people watching at the house? Where you at, Barry? If you've got 8 people watching, got folks checking in from Melbourne, Australia. All right, we're going to run through this final pair here, and then we'll do a check-in with everybody online to find out where you're at. Mopar man, I don't like you anymore. Falling asleep in a recliner with an ocean breeze. That is crazy. Maybe we can do a little Batman voice later. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So as Vega John sits here under the tower, Kurt Harrington. Man, I know you wanted to go an extra few rounds, but hopefully one of those brand new Mazir starters might help soothe the pain just a little bit. So Kurt Harrington, best losing package from round number 6, getting that brand new Mazir starter from the guys down there in Escondido, California. I know you guys are like checking in already, but hang on, hang on. I don't have time to go back through all of that. We've still got a pair to run. We've still got a pair to run. And we're about to find out if Jeff Serra can make some magic happen, or if Vega John, who I don't know if the guy's like captured magic fairies, whether he's got a wizard on board with him, whatever it is. But this is going to be one of those runs that regardless of what happens, I don't think you can be all that upset with the outcome. I really don't. Vega John, who struggled most of the day, came into his own, is continuing to roll through the field, and Jeff Serra, who is trying to take 2 entries into the semifinals for $100,000. Jeff is dialed in at $460. John Talmadge is dialed in at $599. The dials are on the board. The pre-stage bulb is lit on Jeff Serra's side of the racetrack. Now John Talmadge lights up the top bulbs on his side. Take that one extra breath before rolling it in. We may. We may. It's a little bit darker out there, but I'm not seeing either driver really rolling forward just yet. Jeff Serra with a quick double blink of the bulb. He locks it into position. There is Talmadge. Vega John over on the left side. Jeff Serra on the right, 0.07 of a second separate him in reaction time, and Jeff Serra is taking 2 into the semifinals. Vega John. A little bit more each trip down the racetrack. He goes 6:01 on a 5:99 after an 0:22 reaction time. Jeff Serra was 0:15 on the tree and goes 4:61 on the 460. Trust me, that one was needed. And by that I mean the because this is going to be pretty interesting. Joe Barish in with the 023. Jeff Serra in with one entry at a 12 light. Jeff Serra in with a second entry at a 15 light. And Kevin Brannon with the 004 in as well. Those are the final 4 that are going to be coming back. Vega John gave it one heck of a run. Talmadge bowing out here in the semifinals. But my, oh my. All right, so let's see. I'm going to scroll back up here because everybody kind of red lit. They jumped the gun when I said we'll see where everybody's checking in from. But right now, when we've got some time, let's see here. We had folks checking in from, I'm trying to get all the way back to the top here, and I might miss some of them, but folks were listening in from Australia, Memphis, Tennessee, New Hampshire in the house. We're Juicebox Heroes listening in. Norwalk, Ohio. Jeff Smith just up the road there in northern Ohio. Westminster, Maryland. Stevie Dustin checking in here. Elliott, Maine. Geez, Deb, I wonder who you might be rooting for if you're from Elliott. Just kind of wondering. Let's see here, a little Pennsylvania, Ottawa, up in Ontario, Newark, Ohio. Wait a minute. Sean Paulson, you're in Newark? It says Sean Paulson. Have you pulled him over before? No. I'm just saying. Right. I mean, he races here. Why is he not here?
Yeah, we're going to find out.
There's a single-day entry. You can be here tomorrow.
Yeah, he's a good racer.
All right. So you're a good racer. You're like 12 minutes down the road, man. Why are you not here? Hamilton, Ohio, checking in. Stan Adler. Epping. Fort Washington, Maryland. South Haven, Indiana. That's a close enough drive. You should be here too, Mary. Little Tampa, Florida. What's up, Radial? Cincinnati, Ohio for Chad Carpenter. What was that? Mikado, Pennsylvania? Avocado, Pennsylvania? I don't know. McAdoo? Woodstock, Virginia. Again, more Indiana. Danny Houchins checking in there as well. Loving it. Yonkers, New York for Charlie Mule. Ocean City, Maryland. Mark Stern checking in. You guys are all over the place. Troy Abercrombie with Team Woodburn up there in Oregon. I like it. Kimberly, Alabama. Jim Gleason. What's up, brother? MGB in the San Francisco Bay Area. A lot of people that love Numidia. Green Top, Mississippi. Another in the Memphis area. Sandusky, Ohio. What's up, Branson Miller? Funny K in Benson, North Carolina. I like that place because it's right next to Galat. There's a ton of people out here. Well, we got more. Lots of Pennsylvania. Lots of Ohio. Boom, boom, boom. Man, that's a long list. Michael Beard. What's up, neighbor? Robbie out of Sunnyside, Ohio. Buffalo, New York for Jason Subchinski. Hey, where have you been, man? Come on down. I love it. Kyle in Leesburg, Florida. Stuart, thinking it's going to be a Jeff on Jeff final. Jeff on Jeff crime. It could be. We got to wait to see how the ladder rolls out this time. I don't know. What's up, Jody George? Checking in from Bakersfield. How you been, man? Mike Troxel out of Boulder City, Nevada. That is actually where I was born. Boulder City, Nevada. And then lived in Vegas my entire life. All right. So that's good. Got people checking in from Toronto and all over the place. So here's where we go. Thank you so much for sharing where everybody's from. We got people from all over the country, all over the world, and the ladder is in. Ho, 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 ho. So for those of you that were thinking about possibly a Jeff on Jeff final, guess what?
It could happen.
It could.
Yeah.
It's possible. You got Kevin Brannon, who gets lane choice over Jeff Serra in the 274 entry, and Jeff Serra in the 118 entry with lane choice over Joe Barish. Isn't this like the third day in a row that Joe Barish has made it to the semifinals?
I think it is.
I think it might be. And Jeff Serra carrying 2 entries. If you can't really tell there, I'm like doing a not so subtle hint at potential MVP players.
Well, and I'll tell you, I'm not a statistician by any means, but Jeff Serra goes to the final with 2 entries, and I believe that will make Fling history.
I believe it will. I'm almost wondering if, I got to think back, semifinals and 2 entries.
It's something to think about.
I'm going to ask. Hold on. Because I don't know, but
It definitely it makes you ask the question. So it's a question that I think Nate's going to get answered here. We just happen to know the guy that's able to answer that. We're going to go straight to the source, Pete Biondo. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. The answer's coming. First time. First time for semis?
first time for semis.
So we are making history here at the inaugural Jegs Summer Fling National Trail, and the official word is in, and that's the first time in a 11-year history.
That's one of those that you do need to make a movie about.
Yeah.
And it would start off with the, in a world where one man carries 2 entries into the semifinals, history will be made. Conversations will get interesting. Tempers may flare. But one man holds more power than the others as far as the split is concerned. Stay tuned. Jeff Serra, Kevin Brannon, and Joe Barish, all starring in One Night in Ohio.
Dude, I'm dead. Oh my God. That was good.
What was the
That was really good.
what was the funny car summer?
Yeah.
We'll start a movie out here. It'll be called
Oh my gosh.
Hot Summer Nights.
How much have you got paid to do that?
Huh?
I mean, you gotta star on like some major films for that. You're the guy that everybody has to listen to on the intros.
Oh, absolutely.
They're asking to please put your phone away in the movie theater.
Where everybody's annoyed because
Yeah.
you got to watch like
Look at this.
30 minutes worth of previews just to see it happen.
Everybody's dying online.
Oh,
That was good. All right.
I'm just saying, we got to think of some other things there, you know, because everything starts off with "in a world," but you can do that one night
Your phone's going off again.
at the drag strip.
Probably a work email.
Yeah, probably. All right, semi-finalists for the ATI Performance Products $100,000 to win Friday. Let's get you headed back into the staging lanes, please. Actually, Looters, I know that was kind of similar to the Batman. My son loves the Batman movies. But that was kind of a mix. That was a kind of a mix, I think. Messed it up between the movie guy and Batman, but either way.
Robbie Sesko. Well, hey, luckily I don't think that's in the budget, but we can get one for free, I can tell you that.
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah, we
there's
can do
a few
that.
cold ones out there somewhere.
I was going to say, I wonder if the announcer in need call might work. We've had racer in need calls.
No. Yeah, we're going to make a parts call.
Announcer in need of a cold blue can. All right, so semifinalists, you have been called to the staging lanes, and John Talmadge, Vega John, best losing package there in round number 7. You will take home the Alltronics Perform-Air Eclipse weather station. So John Talmadge, we'll get you headed home there. Trust me, that one's a whole lot easier to do than the Wolfman Jack impression that I did in Tucson. That one just tore my throat up.
Oh, well, I mean, like I said,
That one hurt.
I think it'd be hard to top what you just did. We just created a, and I guarantee you, that will probably make a fling video somewhere.
I don't know. We have to may warm up for it and get with Kyle Luters and kind of start that whole thing. Kyle Luters is actually very good at like copy or what's the word I'm looking for? Writing.
Yeah.
Copyright, whatever it is. I can't remember the name for it right now, but he's really good at coming up kind of with what to say. And I mean, he's the guy that does all the videos, all the promos, all that kind of stuff. He is good at that stuff. I mean,
provide the voice, and
I really
he
appreciate
provides
the
the
work that he
talent
does.
virtually.
Yeah, he's really good, and I know all the racers really appreciate the work that he does because, you know, you watch everything on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. That's his stuff, and it's just awesome to see what he does, the way that he puts things together, the way that he always keeps it fresh. It's just fun. It's just a lot of fun.
So of course, we got the crowd down there that's watching on the 8th mile. We'll have the crowd up here by the starting line, and you always look out there and you see some people that just come prepared. And I would say the Ranger is prepared out there in the starting line there for whatever is going to come their way. That big white cooler is probably
I think it is
loaded down. You would probably need a Ranger to pull that thing around. It looks so heavy. So, of course, Amanda and her husband out there and enjoying their time out here at National Trail. The dog just probably went over to the pool over there.
I think so.
Cooled off for a little bit.
So, Radial, I gotta say this. Yes, I am talking about an ice cold blue can. No, I'm not talking about Pepsi.
Yeah, this
Even
is
though
not
we are on a
sponsored by
Pepsi track.
Pepsi.
Or it seems to be a Pepsi. There's Pepsi everywhere.
It
here,
is a Pepsi
but
track.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. There's a different nice little ice cold blue can that shortly after the microphone goes off, there will be a sound in the tower that sounds like. But, you know, yeah. Kind of like an old 7-Up commercial.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are making commercials up here, so we're actually making intros to movies. But we are assembling our semifinals. Wow. We've made history.
We have made history. Jeff
This is the
Sarah.
inaugural fling here in Columbus.
Oof.
Largest payout. So a lot is happening
It
here
is
in the
a big
Buckeye
payout.
State. Something that we've touched on rolling into this race is, you know, kind of National Trails is kind of going to put on the map for bracket racing, big money bracket racing, and it's kind of the changing of the guard. Of course, it went through the Raider family years many years ago when it opened in 1964. It was bought by the NHRA back in late 90s. There was a lot of improvements done at that point in time when the NHRA bought the facility, and the last national event to be held here was in 2006. Yeah, it's been sold twice after NHRA sold it, and of course Jay Livingston and Jason Murray came aboard and really has made a transformation of the place. And it is an absolute work in progress, and a lot of people are talking about it on Motor Mania live feed, and they have an agenda, they have a list, they know that there are things still on that list that need to be done, but when you look around and there's paving and resurfacing and new grandstands, lighting, scoreboards going in, you know, all that stuff on that has been accomplished and is going to be accomplished. A lot of new sponsors, corporate level sponsors coming in.
Yeah.
That's things that you want to see in a facility. And when you look at the manpower that they have here and what they have accomplished, it's truly impressive. So do want to hit on that. I think that is it does not go unnoticed. The racers appreciate it, and it is it's a thing that you're going to keep on seeing bigger and better every year. You've got owners that are investing in a facility and want to stick around. They just had the local fire chief call Jay Livingston today and say, hey, thank you for what you're doing. It's good to see a lot of racers back out there. It's good to see corporate sponsors out there, and what you guys are doing is good for the community. And So that's, I know it was sat well with Jay Livingston, the owner. And to see Pete Biondo and the Fling staff believe in Columbus and National Trail and their crew, that means a lot.
I agree. I mean, like what you're saying, you've said it all. No need to kind of recap that, but that is one of those things when you get owners who really care about their facility, which these guys put their heart and soul into this place. It permeates. It permeates not only through the racers, it permeates through the community. The community needs to turn around and support the racetrack. The local racers need to turn around and support what they're doing, guys. I mean, you look at what Jay and JJ are doing here, and it's just they are really building you or rebuilding you a place to race. And if you turn around and return that favor, it just snowballs. It gets bigger, it gets better. Pretty soon you get more and more events like this coming in where you've got those big buck bracket races that you can come out here and can race along with. And like the guys that are running here tonight have an opportunity to be racing for $100,000 to win. I mean, $25,000 tomorrow. Again, if you've got local racers that are out there that you're off work tomorrow, and you're within a couple hours of here,
absolutely,
load up that car tonight and be here in the morning. Yeah, you get a new entry time run in the morning. Be here to run for $25,000. It's going to be worth it. It's an experience. It's something to behold. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Our semifinalists are pulling into the water box. And at this point in time, it's getting to the fact that, like on the announcer screen, you might as well just leave Jeff Serra on there. Because you hit the button and his name's still there. It's just the name on the other lane that changed. And the name on the other the name on the other lane is Joe Barish. Barish on the left side of the racetrack this time. Serra had lane choice. Like we said, he's been running that right lane in this orange car all day long. Had to jump over to the other lane the last round. And Joe Barish has loved himself some right lane. He's now over in the left lane. 485 is the dial for Joe Barish. 466 is the dial for Jeff Serra. I believe in the last 3 days, Joe Barish's run has ended in the semifinals each day. Oh, how he would love to go 1 or 2 more rounds. Jeff Serra is looking to try and be the man with both entries in the final. 12 thousandths of a second separate him in reaction time. You can hear the womp, 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 and Jeff Serra has got one in.
Wow.
003 and 467 on a 466. Serra by 9 thousandths of a second has won.
One going to the final there for Jeff Serra, and when you're talking about a bad man, Jeff Serra is a bad, bad man here tonight in Columbus. 003, one above, take 9 as Nate was talking about, and we have one part of the final set.
Now, Joe Barish was not bad. 15 on the tree and 11th thou above the dial.
Put together a good run. It just wasn't good enough to get around Jeff Serra. And there are days when someone's on, they're on. And a day for $100,000, Jeff Serra happens to be on. Guy that knows how to turn on wind lights. Truly a work of art behind the wheel, and he's got things figured out here at National Trail, but we still have one more pair to go. And we could have 2 more rounds of racing, or this could virtually decide it.
It could.
It could.
It could.
We've made history already. We can make history again.
So, you're Jeff Serra. At this point, you're just taking that whole honey badger don't care mentality. It's like, line up anybody you want next to me, because he's coming back around to take on Rabbit, Kevin Brannon.
Correct. And you talking about Kevin Brannon, a guy that's, he is no stranger to the winner's circle. He's no stranger to big money bracket final rounds, semi-final round appearances. Kevin Brannon has done it. So that's going to be a good matchup between those two.
My goodness.
And you look at that, and you got one door car remaining, trying to keep alive here.
I'm just kind of savoring the moment. because I can. And number two, it's hot out there. So hang out up here. No, this is, again, like you said, the inaugural event, the Summer Fling. We're making history. Seeing somebody take a double into the semifinal and now potentially taking a double into the final. But that next step is going to be a monumentous step because Kevin Brannon is sitting back there. He will be ready. He is going to think, I mean, it's going to be crazy.
Well, and I think, you know, you talk about things that we're making history here at the Fling is look how many perfect packages we've seen today.
Yeah.
Something that I haven't seen this many, I don't think ever before. We've all seen perfect packages, but we have had a handful of perfect runs today. Started out this morning with Shane Weaver, and kind of just everybody's followed in his footsteps since. We have probably seen over 6 perfect runs, I believe, today. At least 5, if not 6.
Perfect runs. 3.
3 perfect runs today?
3.
3.
Right? Because we had... No. It seems like more.
Yeah.
It seems like more. We had Shane do it first, Kyle, and then Vega John.
Vega John.
But still, I mean,
I was
3 is amazing. Like I said, I've seen a bunch of them, but again, we've got folks that are kind of hanging along with us. Brandon, big check, Brandon Umberger. Glad to see you out there. Brandon Scioli, you're hanging out there as well. Glad to have everybody checking in here. Mopar Man, who's been like on and off all day long. But again, Jeff Serra is coming back around. And Kevin Brandon's waiting back in the lanes. What was this? All right. Yeah, Kirk, it does not happen very often that somebody faces themselves in a final. I think I've seen it twice before. I've seen it over the West Coast bracket races down at Fontana one time. I saw it in Tucson one time.
A lot on the West Coast.
A couple of times.
Yep.
But that's about it.
No, and I'll tell you why we have a quiet moment here is, I'll say a special hats off and a thank you to the crew here at National Trail and the Fling staff. It has been an absolutely scorcher of a week here in Columbus. And the staff here has worked vigorously to put on a absolute great show, a great race. Been out there long hours in the sun, and they have not given up. They just keep on trucking. We got one more day tomorrow. So if you see the Fling staff around, anybody that's wearing a Fling shirt, when you get a minute, just say, hey, thanks.
Absolutely.
That'll go a long way for them. Standing out there on the concrete, the asphalt all day long for 12-plus hours. It's a lot. But we got a good staff here in Columbus, and we appreciate everything that they do.
I'll tell you what, we have jumped up to over 1,900 people watching online.
Yeah.
As we get ready for what could make history, what's already made history, or whether we're going to get into one of the most amazing door car versus dragster final rounds we've seen. Now, think about this as well. But before I get into that, hold on. We are here at Columbus right now, National Trails Raceway. About 3 weeks from now, we're going to be down in Bristol for the final Fling event of the year, the Fall Fling. Just so that everybody knows, again, we do that kind of that dragster raffle. Raffle tickets are on sale now online for the dragster raffle that will be held in Bristol. So if you're looking for an opportunity to win that dragster, go online now to bracketraces.com, buy those tickets, get yourself entered in for the raffle that will be happening in Bristol. Those tickets are going to be on sale. Again, that raffle will happen at Bristol. But I don't know why this didn't occur to me like 10 minutes ago. But if Jeff Serra wins, he faces himself in the final.
I was just about to say that.
If Kevin Brandon wins,
he's going to face Jeff
he's
Serra
going to come back to take out Jeff Serra again.
Correct. That was going to be my next thing. I was waiting for you to finish up the raffle, but you beat me to it. But I just thought about that, and the light went off, and not often does a light go off, something like that. I'm like, hey.
It's like one of those softball brackets.
I see where you were going. I'm like,
hey.
He's going to beat me to it.
I did. I think the light went off about the same time. It's like, wait a minute.
It's like that light bulb over there.
I mean, like,
Came
Kevin
on.
Brannon's like, if I'm going to win this thing, I got to beat you not once but twice.
He's going to make him work for it. There's no doubt
there
about it.
is.
If that's the case. Going to have to work for it.
It's going to be fun. No matter
I
what
believe-
goes down, it's going to be fun.
I believe we have our drivers back. They are suiting up in the staging lanes, and we're going to finish out this semi-final round under the lights here tonight in Columbus on ATI Performance Products Friday. The largest payout here, the Jigs Summer Fling, presented by Optima Batteries. And we will bring it to a close tomorrow. Of course, Saturday with $25,000 up for grabs. That's still a heck of a payday for anybody that's parks it in the winner's circle tomorrow.
We need 3 more. We are 3 shy of 2,000 people watching.
We'll make it. There's no doubt.
Come on. Come on.
Some people jump on their phone. They'll do something.
I know.
They'll hit over 2,000 views for sure.
They'll jump on another device, be like, now, we got it.
Guarantee when the cars coming in at the tower, we'll hit that 2,000 mark in just a moment.
Oh, we're there.
We're there, yeah, just like that.
2009.
So we are seconds away, virtually, from finding out how the cards are going to fall. It's either going to be a door car and a dragster in a final round, or virtually 2 dragsters with the same driver. And that's Jeff Serra taking it all home. Kevin Brannon, he says, not so fast. Watch my Monza. We're going to go to work here.
So that is Jeff Serra coming out of the water box on the left side of the racetrack, who has already claimed 1 spot in the final round of the ATI Performance Products $100,000 to win Friday. Kevin Brannon, as Derek Beach said, is no stranger to high-pressure situations, no stranger to big money bracket racing, no stranger to winner circles, and no stranger to hoisting trophies. If Kevin Brannon is to win this thing, he's got to light up 2 scoreboards. If Jeff Serra is going to win this thing, he can do it right now. 460 is the dial on the left side for Serra. Kevin Brannon dialed in at 559. The pre-stage bulbs are lit. And either way, somebody's going to make history as the first winner of the Summer Fling. Will it be Serra right now, or will we come back for another one? 1,000th of a second between them in reaction time, and down at the finish line, it's done. Jeff Serra picks up the win light. He goes 460 on a 460. He was 11 on the tree and runs dead on 3, taking a 3-thou stripe. Kevin Brannon had a 10-thou reaction time, goes dead on 7, and that, I'm sorry, 14 that was a hell of a race.
Total right there. It was absolutely stellar performance, Jeff Serra. He's got the double up. He's parked 2 machines in a final round, and you're talking about a guy that has absolutely drove flawlessly all day long. And I watched it through the eliminations. Jeff Serra did not have rounds that were just given to him. You look at that one right there, Kevin Brannon, you knew he was going to be good. He was 10, he was a thou better, and goes dead 7. He was not a slouch in any way, shape, or form. He gave Jeff Serra a run for his money, and by 3 thou, Jeff Serra is victorious there in a semi-final.
You're absolutely right. I mean,
wow.
Just to see that happen, there was not a single give-me round for Jeff Serra. Like a heavyweight fighter that just went through a 12-round slugfest. He had to take the hits, get back up, keep rolling. That man was amazing today.
So, Nate, I tell you what, you've been here since the beginning of the Flings. we have made history, not only in the semifinals, but the final round of the ATI Performance Products $100,000 Friday night here in Columbus.
Oh my goodness.
Truly special, and it's a thing that, not the first time today that you kind of got goosebumps, and it happens again, but hats off to Jeff Sayre and everybody that makes that happen right there. That is a very, very cool deal. Nate.
Please come up to the front of the staging lanes with your car, please.
Trusted by all since 1960.
James.
60 years of innovation, 60 years of attention to detail, 60 years of rigorous testing under race conditions is what makes ATI Performance Products great. ATI has been helping racers like you reach the finish line first. Today, we manufacture a wide range of high-performance parts that are track-tested and race-proven. We're passionate about performance, and that passion is what drives you to the finish line first. See everything ATI has to offer at ATIRacing.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the inaugural Summer Fling at National Trail Raceway, the JEGS. Summer Fling presented by Optima Batteries, where history has been made at the Flings. It was the first time that a racer had taken 2 entries into the semifinals, and now it is the first time that that same racer has taken both entries into the final. Jeff Serra is standing down here holding the trophy. He's got the hat on. He's got the jacket on. Y'all need to make a whole lot of noise for a man that is the baddest man on the property right now. Let's hear it for Jeff Serra. Jeff, I know there's a lot of emotion. It took you a while to get down here. A lot of things are going through your head. Can you put it into words?
No.
I understand. I can just see it in your eyes. I can see what's there. But for a guy, and you can stand here for a minute, because let's talk about your week. I mean, you have gone deep into the rounds every day. Today, things were just clicking. It was said over and over again, and that is a heavy trophy. Put it down. That there was not a single easy round given to you. I mean, nobody was giving you the stripe. Nobody was doing this. You were standing there like a heavyweight boxer, staking the punches round after round, and you kept coming back. And now you're holding a check for $100,000, man. How does that feel?
It does feel pretty great. I have to thank my car owner, Steve Witherow, Race Tech, JEGS, FTI, In Motion Solutions, Mickey Thompson, and everybody here that was helping me. And Sean on FaceTime.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff. You've got the trophy. You've got the hat. You've got $100,000, but it's not over yet. You were the baddest man on property. Nobody else was better than you. You are also the Summer Fling MVP, my friend. Congratulations. How about that? You got this brand new Impact helmet. I know that you are ready to go celebrate. This is not your thing, but drag racing certainly is. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
One more time for Jeff Serra. So everybody knows, while we're taking the photo down here, stick around after the photo with Jeff Serra. We've got another special presentation that's going to be taking place. So before you guys hang around, we've got another special presentation before we get out of here. once again, just a reminder as we get done with photos here. Remember, we do have another special presentation before we get out of here. We do have another special presentation, so folks, stick around with us for just a couple minutes more. All right. So before we get out of here tonight, we're here at the close of an ATI Performance Products $100,000 to win Friday at the inaugural Summer Fling, being held here at National Trails Raceway. We have seen history made. We have seen Jeff Serra basically face himself in the final to take home the $100,000. But there's a special award that we're going to be giving away here today, and I'm not the one that's going to be doing it, because this award impacts all of us. It's something that brought us all together, and it's something that has a lot of meaning. So to give away this award, I'm going to invite Peter Biondo up here to talk about how much this one really means.
Vega John, before we present the award, I'd really like you to tell everybody your story. Forget about racing for a second. Tell us some of your story on what you've been through. Come a little closer, please. Over here, buddy.
In a nutshell?
In a nutshell, yeah.
All right. Let's go. Plane crash, car crash, couple...
Wait, what do you mean? You crashed a plane?
Yeah. I hit a tree. Well, the tree hit me, actually. Yeah, I hit crashed, broke my arms off. Had to learn, use my hands again. Got back into racing a little earlier than I should have. Rolled my car 7 times. Had to learn the hand thing again. And then I got back in this thing. And it's been a challenge, you know, building a car with my left hand and then trying to redo it with my right hand because my left hand isn't so good at building shit. And then learning to drive and the wrists don't work, so, you know, just adapting. And then when you think you're there, life throws you a curveball like the RV brakes on the way here, the transmission in the car, the fuel pump in the car, everything in the car basically. You know, it's a challenge, but I met Kyle last year at Bristol, and he was sick. And we clicked a lot because, you know, we had a lot of doctor experiences, and he was like done with doctors. He was treating himself, and it really hit home with me. And then, you know, he passed, and I don't want to pass. I want to keep trying, you know. I want to keep going. So the never quit thing was like a goal for me. I wasn't going to make it to Columbus. I wasn't going to make it, so I made it. And then I wasn't going to make first round, and we made 7, 6. I'm pretty happy with that. So.
Well, you told me you weren't going to make it. Then I got pictures with a broken down motorhome. But all of that being said, Kyle, if he was here before anyone pulled in the gate, he would say he would love for you to have this. And then you just flat out earned it. You crashed a plane. You rolled over a few times. You got your arms all cut up and working again. And it's an incredible story. And for you to come out here on the way here with a broken motorhome, and then I went by your pit area, the whole car was apart. Next thing I look up, you're in the 6th round here tonight, and it's my pleasure on behalf of Kyle Seipel to give you this award. It's the Marco. It's the thanks to Rob Stowing and Summer Fling. It's the Never Give Up award, because Kyle, what the doctors told him, he had 6 months to live, and he stretched out to 3 years, and every step of the way it was a fight. And this is going to be something we give to everybody. This plaque, $1,000 check.
This plaque is everything. It's got, he was a hero. Yeah, I mean, the check's just a check, but the plaque, I'd rather you put it in the box now before I drop it, honestly. I can't thank you enough, man, honestly.
Well, you earned it, and I'll tell you what, you're an inspiration to all of us, and you held a special place. We would get text messages from you, Kyle and I, and you were just all over the place breaking, and you always found a way to the fling, and you always found a way to try to go rounds, and today you did. Congratulations.
Today I'll make it to Bristol now, too. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, man.
Well, congratulations one more time, John Talmadge, getting that Kyle Seipel Never Rest Award. We are so glad that all the racers are out here. Racers, tomorrow morning we've got one more day of it. It's a Fuel Tech $25,000 to win day. For those of you that are still watching along on Motor Mania, hey, we'll see you all out here tomorrow. Racers, good luck tomorrow. There's one more day, one more big check. This thing's not over, and we're going to make more history right here at National Trail Raceway. Good night.
60 years of innovation, 60 years of attention to detail, 60 years of rigorous testing under race conditions is what makes ATI Performance Products great. ATI has been helping racers like you reach the finish line first. Today, we manufacture a wide range of high-performance parts that are track-tested and race-proven. We're passionate about performance, and that passion is what drives you to the finish line first. See everything ATI has to offer at ATIRacing.com.
Wow, what a day! Congratulations, Jeff Serra, for being the winner and the runner-up of the 100K. I mean, not only did he do that, but he did it at the big one. Oh, goodness. Congratulations. Also, congratulations to Kyle Coltrera, who won the Brodix Reaction Time Challenge. He won a set of heads that's like $5,300. I mean, wow. Anyway, we had quite a day today, didn't we? Let's go back in time a little bit. We also had Pete D'Agnolo. He won the Thursday's American 25K, American race car, 25K. It was his birthday today, and he won that. It was from yesterday, but we carried it over into today. Okay, let's go back to Wednesday. Garrett Griffith took the victory over Bailey Ferraro in the FST 15K. And then on Tuesday, we had Sean Parker, who won the American race car, and Jeff Serra, again Jeff Serra, he got the Race Tech race car. So anyway, that's one of those where both the winner and the runner-up are both winners. So anyway, we will see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I think it's somewhere around 9. It might be like 8:45 or it might be 9:15. I'm not sure. Somewhere around 9, okay? We will see you tomorrow for the Fuel Tech 25K. That's about it, guys. See ya. Love ya. Say your goodbyes to each other as I go through these last videos, okay? Bye.